Good morning, everybody. Just thought I would pop in here Saturday morning on my normal time that I usually try to interact with everybody. Let me just put the link over there.
If he doesn't, then it will be Chris Hope, who of course is in tech.
Hey,
Hey, how you doing?
oh, we're live already?
Yep.
I haven't get any notifications yet. Okay, just bring up the chat here. Let me see who's nobody in there yet. No, not yet.
Nope, nobody's here yet, Paul.
Okay.
Just us. The
Yeah, just watching. Just look. You're gonna look at Rodney's, and then they're already shut down. So
yeah, Rodney had Dominic on there and several other people, and
yeah,
they tend to want to pass off all of Saturday to their buddies along the shore. So
mhm.
that's fine.
Yep. Oh, they had a good stream there last night. You had what, 10, 11 people on there at one time?
Yeah, we did. It was going good. Yes, it was. But hey, Corey, how you doing? Corey is first.
Hey, come on, Corey. Ugh. I don't know what I'm gonna do today. I don't know. I thought maybe, but I don't know. I was kind of looking at the weather, but
Well, the sun finally popped out here after raining all night, and it was cloudy this morning. But as you can see, it's still cloudy out there, but right where I am right here now, the sun is out. So it's an interesting thing.
Huh.
Looks like somebody's got a tent behind their truck down there.
You got a what?
They've put up one of those cabana things, a tent thing.
Oh yeah. Huh.
That takes all kinds.
Well, maybe they're selling stuff along there today or something.
No, I think they're just.
I don't think you're allowed to camp down there.
No, but I don't think anybody really hassles them unless they become a problem.
Well, maybe unless somebody complains or something.
Corey says, slow start to this morning. Where is everybody?
Yeah, no kidding. Well, we were counting on you, Corey, to get here. So
That's right. We're waiting for the man, the Corey.
it is, wow. Gonna say it's a long weekend, but not in the US or anything, just Canada.
I see on Matt's fill-in show that Dominic did last night. He had quite a bunch on there too.
Yeah.
Curtis Dart was kind of the star of the show because he was teaching them, talking to them about editing, AI, and all that kind of stuff.
Looked like that part of that weather you went through, they're starting to wrap around again.
Oh yeah, they said that there's a possibility of some scattered activity throughout the day. But I think it's supposed to get warm.
Starting to dissipate, they're starting to wrap around though. Yeah, a little bit there, not much. Just kind of watching her, but up in the upper peninsula there, they're getting a lot of rain.
Yeah.
Still, yeah. Like if you watch right here, Paul, see this here's some of it's wrapping around, right?
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think I'll just stay home today because it's all wet down there anyway. Even if I go to the trailer, everything's damp.
Yeah, I would say
Might go down tomorrow.
tomorrow, maybe.
Yeah. Well, we still got 2 days. We got Sunday and Monday because Monday's a holiday too, right?
Right.
Corey said he's heading to the RCM musical ride today. Holy cool. That'd be nice to go see. Hey, good morning, Wayne B. Hey, welcome. Uh, got quickly looking here to see. Not a lot of ships nearby, eh, Paul? Like that.
Yeah.
Pretty quiet. The water today. Wow. Well, there's a couple coming down. We got the Niagara, Algo, Canada, the Dirk Vandercourt. Nothing spectacular coming down.
Oh, nothing going on.
No, it's quiet.
A quiet day in the neighborhood.
Well, American Century just coming into Lake St. Clair. That's about a few hours away. So,
There's a Great Lakes cruise ship is just entering the it's about a 1/5 of the way down through the canals down there by you.
oh, the Welland Canal?
Yeah. Yeah, it's never been up here before. And it's headed for, it says destination is Windsor, but I don't know what its itinerary was. It was in Toronto for a day.
Just looking at it, yeah.
Then it left last evening, and that's as far as it's gotten.
And I said it's only going to Windsor, though.
Yeah.
Where'd it come out of? Port Weller. Oh, yeah.
What I don't know is,
Hmm.
I dropped my premium membership because then you can see, you can track where it's been and where it's going to go.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's coming up this far or not, or if it's just.
Yeah. The Bay St. Paul's coming down around Peavey Island. Huh? Oh, carrier going to Thunder Bay. Huh? And not a lot of stuff on the lakes right now, but nothing coming through.
Yeah, I think if you go up and you look up further, like Lake Superior and stuff like that, it's pretty jammed up. But
Yeah.
oh, this morning at about 3:00 this morning, you know, the ship that went aground
Yeah.
came through and I missed it.
Oh, good.
The Mark Barker,
Oh, yeah.
and it is up in the lakes now, headed for Milwaukee, which is a shipyard over there, I think, probably for repairs. Let me go back here and see if I can.
Oh, there you're going to Milwaukee. Yeah. But I think that was his original destination, though, wasn't it?
I don't know. Maybe he was going
think
for
it was.
repairs and didn't make it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Um,
May have to go on load before it can have any repairs done. Well, yeah.
I'm gonna try and go back. See if I can catch it coming through. Let's see, it would have been about in there, I think.
Excuse me.
Um, let's see the timestamp.
Yeah. Can- Yeah. 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 Hey, good morning, Dustin. Oh no, yeah, Dustin, and so Curtis is in the house too.
Hey, Curtis, Dustin.
Hey, Curtis said he just finished the music for Justin's intro. Well,
Yeah, he's been working pretty hard on that.
it's pretty cool. Corey, he gets to go to the RCMP musical ride today. That's pretty cool.
What is that?
Yeah, excuse me. It's a Royal Canadian Mounted Police. Their musical ride. They're on horseback with flags and everything else. They call it musical ride, right?
Oh, it's like a parade type of thing, or?
Yeah, it's a show.
Oh, okay.
Hey, good morning, Marie. Yes, good morning. Welcome to the show.
Good morning, Marie.
Well, at least she's on this side of Canada. That she knows what the long weekend's all about. Did you find it yet, Paul, when it went through?
Yeah, I think I'm coming up to it now. Looks like it's about 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
Okay, let me screen share. I think that's the Mark Barker Upbound. That's the one that went aground down there on
Yeah.
Belle Isle. Yeah, it looks like it. It looks like it. Of course, they don't have anybody operating the camera. But that is at 4:02 a.m. this morning. There's still a fisherman down there.
Yeah. Yeah. They're still moving along pretty good clip, so.
Yeah, that's the one that nosed in, lost steering and propulsion controls at some point. So they must have got it fixed.
Yeah.
But I think it's going up for inspections and another fix. Might be just a temporary fix. Mark R. Barker.
Yep.
It's an Interlake Steamship Company, and that is the newest one on the Great Lakes. It was just put into service last year. It's at 4:04 a.m.
That pilot boat coming up behind it.
Yeah, I think so, or it's being followed by a tug. Once it gets by, we'll wait and see what it is. Might have a tug escort just to get through out into the lake. I don't know. Pilot boat usually doesn't move that slow, Paul.
Yeah, yeah.
Move ahead just a little bit and see if we can't see who the hell that is. Oh, let's go back.
Hit the 5-second button, Paul. You know, the arrow.
What? Oh.
Tugboat.
Yeah, it looks like a tug. Tug is trailing him.
Well, maybe. They haven't got the problem 100% fixed yet. Yeah, you're gonna grab a copy.
Probably a safety thing. Okay. Just a minute, gang. I'm doing something here.
Yeah. Go ahead. Curtis says the song I wrote for him is called Error 404. Fuck the system. Tug followed by tug. Huh. I know. Just for curiosity's sake. Let's go to here. We'll that was it. If I'm right, because it sure looks like it, but down in around Port Lambton, there's a tug heading south. And it sure looked like that one that was following him. Like it followed him out to the mouth and then turned around and going back now, it just followed him up the river.
Yeah. So the Mark Barker is headed back up to Milwaukee. Suppose maybe I should send out some invites. I didn't do that yet.
Yeah. Mark Barker was supposed to have been a scheduled arrival. Was supposed to have been yesterday. But Mark Barker at Milwaukee, but well, of course, because it's you see, I think that was the original destination, Paul.
What was it?
Yeah. See, it was supposed to get there on the 19th originally, the expected arrivals, right? But it won't get there till what, the 21st couple of days or whatever, you know?
At least a day and a half.
Yeah. Huh. Which I didn't get home from Wayne till like 9:30 last night.
Yeah, did you have a good time?
Oh yeah, yeah, pretty good time, man.
Who was all there?
Oh, just me and Wayne.
Just shooting the baloney?
Yeah, just shooting the shit. Yeah. But you know, the funny thing is that they we're both of us were both had Bonnies, and we both, you know, 3 weeks apart, we lost each other's wives, both named Bonnie. Well, Justin is a bitch. He don't like the song. He must have sent it to Justin already, and Justin responded already. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do today, Paul. I just weather's not the great. Well, I mean, it stopped raining, but everything wet out. But supposed to go to 58 degrees this afternoon. It's supposed to be 47 right now.
It's 52 right here right now.
Supposed to be 52, it says, and it's going to 58 this afternoon. But tomorrow it's supposed to be like 74 degrees and sun for
Yeah.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, then rain again on Wednesday by the looks of it, possibly. Why the dogs are standing out as long as it is because they're camp out there. Huh. What you working on there, Paul?
Oh, I'm still messing around with that. Screen share. Still messing with that. I'm trying to figure out how do I record that. I don't need to record it. Stop share. Messing around. Like you say, mess around on your own time.
Maybe just a big beach. Oh, there's a hound dog. Roo! I want in. Get me in. Let me in the house.
So you did all that work on it, and he doesn't like the music. Huh.
Well, at least you got a half right there.
Well, what you do is just give him the video and just don't give him any audio with it. Just let him figure it out. Oh, okay. Curtis says the music is a little too edgy for a Paul Murray show.
Ray, I said sheep, Paul. I videoed it with my phone.
Ah, okay. All right, Murray. Well, there's a will, there's a way, right?
Yeah. If you have, screen recorder or something like that, right?
Well, screen record, but see, I've got a screen. It just takes a photo of it, you know.
Yeah.
And I got that. I got a photo of it, but I didn't.
Thursday, you already got a song for it. What they gonna watch? Oh, it's already done.
You see, there's Elon Musk's new partner, it Tesla female humanoid robot.
Yeah.
Wow.
This AI stuff scared the hell out of me.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad I'm on the downhill slide. I don't have to witness any of that because I think it's going to be a big problem in 20, 30 years.
Because like AI is not just, they say it's artificial intelligence, but it's whatever they put into it.
And
Yeah.
however they open it up to go do whatever, run amok, you know?
Yeah, like, whatever the people are feeding the stuff into the AI system is, it could be all a lie. You know what I mean? If there's no truth put into it, then it's just a way of manipulating people and stuff like that, right? Wayne, remember Justin is a princess. In order to have AI, people got to program all this stuff. They don't program the stuff that they want to, then it could be,
Well, the new AI allows the computer
the creator. Yeah.
to be like we are. In other words, it's going to go on the internet and read. It's going to go on the internet and watch some things and learn from them, learn from what it watches, learns from the information that's out there on the internet. And it's going to supposedly formulate its own personality.
Yeah.
So it isn't going to be truly programmed as you and I know it. It's just going to do its own thing.
Yeah, but if it's programmed to only watch certain things, then the knowledge that it gets will be.
But they're not programming it to just.
You know what I mean?
But they're not programming it just to watch certain things. They're programming it to, like, read the encyclopedia in 60 seconds, or read world history in about 90 seconds, and just put all this into a big ball.
Yeah. Well, they were showing us something there yesterday there, Curtis, like the video part of it, and there was some music on it yesterday.
Yeah, he did show a little bit of it. Yeah.
Well, here comes Justin now. Somebody with their tongue stung.
Yeah, somebody stuck their tongue out at you from behind.
Yeah.
That was my daughter. I was talking crap to her, so she was doing it. Open. Dark, there we go. Oh. No, whatever, Curtis. No, I'm working on my damn computer because I had to reinstall Windows yesterday. So I'm trying to get everything re-downloaded and signed in. And
Well, somebody said that Windows is now going to automatically update your computer from Windows 11 up to a Windows
mean, what?
XTI or something, or
Windows 10, you mean, to Windows 11?
yeah, it's gonna eliminate Windows 11. And it's gonna go to a new platform.
I haven't heard nothing about that. The Windows 12 would be the next one to come out.
Well, but I think they skipped 12 when they went to TI2 or something.
I have no idea. I haven't heard nothing about that. I'll have to look it up and see. Where'd you hear that at?
It was on, I got an email and I just, okay, whatever, you know? It's supposed to be like in the next few days. You know, maybe put in pending Windows update and find out what it says. Or scheduled Windows update.
We were just talking about Windows last night, me and Sean and David and Tim, and nobody said anything, so I don't even know if they've heard anything about that.
Yeah, you know me, I'm not Mr. Techno, so it's like, yeah, kind of went over my head as a, yeah, whatever, you know?
Because we were talking about it because I was having a few issues with Windows and so was David's computer. And I ended up doing a fresh install yesterday. Completely reinstalling Windows. No, Curtis said they said they were gonna support Windows 10 till I think 2025, so you still got another couple of years before they get rid of it. I think it's another 2 years.
But you think it's all early in the morning for this, Paul, so somewhere on Talbot Line, someone in a pickup truck and driving up and down, firing a gun out the window of the truck. Out near Rodney.
I looked it up not too long ago, Curtis, and I want to say it was somewhere in 2025, the end of 2025.
One, that computer I got upstairs, it's Windows 10, I think. One out the trailer is Windows 10 too, but this one's 11. But
No, I don't mind Windows 11. I just really don't see the big deal with it, but
you know,
the only reason Sean hates it is because everything's in different spot and shit is relabeled. So when he has to find a specific area in Windows 11, he usually has to look it up real quick because they've reworded some of the menus and moved shit in different spots. So. I mean, David runs Windows 11. He don't have no problems with it. And most of the things that people have bitched about are so minor, it's not even a big deal. Like the one thing I've heard so many people complain about, oh, well, the taskbar is not in the same spot. Who gives a crap? Still does the same thing.
the only thing I don't like is like, with pictures and stuff I do. If I want to do certain things, send it to or whatever, or rename it, all that. I have to go to an extra step in order to do it because they don't give me the full menu. Then you got to click on more options to go down in order to do it. Never used to have to do that before. Now you got to go an extra step in order to do what I want it to do.
I can't find anything on there. I don't know what the hell it was talking about.
Okay, David sent me an article. So what they're doing is that they're forcing everybody on Windows 10 to update from the previous version of 21H2 to 22H2.
Okay, so that's where the T was.
Yeah, so they're just, all they're doing is forcing you to update to the latest version of Windows 10. Cause they're not supporting 21H2 anymore, so.
Okay. Yeah, because I don't mean to tell the whole world how stupid I am, but you know, it starts talking that stuff, my whole mind just goes fuzzy. So there is gonna be an update coming down, right? For anybody Windows 11 or before, like Windows 10.
Yeah, Sean sent me the article, not David. I don't know why the fuck I said that. Sean sent me the article. So he must have, yeah, like I said, because we were talking about Windows for like a few hours last night. So.
Oh,
No, I don't, it's not that I didn't like your song, Curtis. I went through a bunch of songs like 2 or 3 days ago and I found one that I really liked.
he wants to vote on which song you should be using. Ah, I think I understand what you're saying there, Curtis, but it Justin runs it like a dictatorship, you know, so
Oh, whatever.
it's not let's vote.
Oh, we'll go see if there's any. See what Sarah brought home for breakfast.
Oh, Sarah went and got breakfast?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. The kid said she brought something home, so, but she had to leave to go to, meet my sister for something.
Right back, I gotta pitch some peanuts, Paul.
Yeah.
I don't see anything that she brought home, so I don't know what the hell it was. Message her, see what she brought home. Ugh.
And Mia, she's smarter than she lets on, Paul.
Yeah.
I said I gotta go pitch some peanuts, and she looks at the door where I'm gonna throw them out, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got them thrown out.
See no breakfast burritos in the freezer.
I see there's a live SpaceX Iridium 9 Plus. That must have been yesterday,
Oh, there they are.
but it says it's live. Let me see, I can look at it on this other computer.
Getting high, but smoking hurts your lungs. I got you covered. You need to try these Delta 9 gummies from David.
Yeah, it's already launched 20. 29 minutes ago.
What'd you say? It was a space launch?
Yeah. It was the, see if I can pin down when it was launched. I'm scrubbing back 20, 30 minutes ago.
It's just insane how many launches they're doing now. Fucking just every week it seems like one or two. I mean, I think it's gonna get to the point, Paul, where it's gonna be a daily thing. Like you're gonna have fucking 15, 20 rockets every day going up and down, up and down. Just watch. Especially when they start actually like trying to go to Mars or the moon and all that. It's gonna be nonstop rocket launches all the time.
This was launched at Vandenberg Air Force Base.
Yeah.
In order to avoid back down to Earth. And if it does get to that velocity, that's what we say, or that's what we mean when we say we're getting to orbit. So continuing to accelerate on the first stage, call out there, get back to chill. That's for the next couple events we've got coming up. The first of those is main engine cutoff, where we'll shut down these 9 rows of white on the first stage. That'll be followed by stage separation, where the first and second stages will separate from each other. The Merlin vacuum on the second stage will ignite at SDS1.
I wish it had it. They don't have a time stamp on it.
Separate after that around the 3-minute mark. Again, those events back to that.
But it's good.
SDS1 shortly after fairing separation.
It's on YouTube, Paul. It's called IRIDIUM-9.
Stage separation confirmed. And recognition. And there are great views of that showing FX. Side of your screen is the second stage. Left hand side of your screen is the first stage. We begin deploying the hypersonic storage base on the first stage. Those structures that are popping to view right now. Next major milestone will be a fairing deployment. You can keep a close eye on it. You might even see those fairings.
Oh, for friction. Just sitting there looking at getting a doggy door or something. Holy crap, this piano.
There is successful separation of the fairing. Above the fairing tab, in fact, there's a view on the fairing tab on the right hand side of your screen. We can switch back to Earth. Both of these fairing tabs are plane moving. One of them having flown 3 times, but the other one for its 6th time. Recover both tabs once we make it back to Earth using our recovery vessel and go beyond. For 4 minutes, you're joining us. Welcome.
Hey to anybody in the chat. Sorry, I'm making my breakfast. I'm not,
Oh, breakfast burritos.
Yeah, I'm having a bowl of cereal myself.
Yeah, Sarah just picked up some frozen breakfast burritos real quick.
It's carrying our 21 payload satellite into orbit. On the left-hand side of your screen, we've got
She was going to my nephew's graduation. We were all gonna go, but they didn't tell anybody you had to have tickets before the graduation. And you had to pre-get them, and we didn't know about it until this morning, so.
Yeah.
Nobody said anything. We didn't know we had to have tickets to go. I think it's fucking stupid. It's a graduation. Why are we paying for tickets to go to a graduation?
Yeah, really, huh?
the first stage is pointing the engines down in preparation for the entry burn. If you're burning where we utilized 3 of the
So Sarah just ended up going by herself, so. Cause my sister only had one extra ticket, so.
of the radio
Yeah, Paul's got something running in the background there for sure.
slow down.
Right.
Quite a bit of block.
Oh, look at that, went quiet. Oh,
Okay. Screen share.
was that the rocket that went up that?
Yep. Doesn't look like the nicest of weather either, does it?
No, it doesn't. It's like raining. Is that the
Where
one?
was it? Texas or Florida?
That is out, I think, on the west coast.
I think that was California.
M1D chamber pressure is nominal.
There you go. That's a clearer picture. Yeah. Yeah, that's the uranium 9.
From Space
Uranium
Launch
9.
Complex 4 East at the Vandenberg
What?
Space Force Base.
Vandenberg
Iridium
Space
OneWeb
Force
satellites
Base.
into orbit.
So that'd be
We've begun
Vandenberg
gimbaling
Air
the
Force
engines on
Base.
the first stage.
Air Force
Gimbaling
Base
is
in California,
really just
right?
tilting the
Yep.
engine.
Telemetry nominal.
We've begun what's called a gravity turn. So we're letting gravity help pull the rocket to go sideways. We need to be going fast horizontally to get into orbit. We actually just got through the
It's kind of cool to see one of them live, but
Supersonic.
throttle bucket being where
problem is you go all the way down to see them things, and less than 30 seconds you can't even see the rocket anymore.
Well, from the ground,
On the
it's just a dot, you know. It's nice that these cameras.
Q.
Fantastic views
Well, I
from
think they
the
have chase
top
planes at different
of the Vandenberg
altitudes
Fog.
too, right? Or do
Now,
they just use
a rocket
cameras
needs
from
to
the
go
ground?
about 17,500
I think really
miles an
big
hour
cameras.
horizontally in order to avoid being pulled
Look
back
at the
down to Earth.
speed.
And if it does get to that
2,300,
velocity, that's what we
2,400.
say when we
Kilometers an hour, yeah.
mean when we say we're getting to orbit.
It'll go faster than that
When we
eventually.
accelerate,
Oh, yeah. I think it
first
gets
stage,
up to
we call a fairing
4,000,
of MVAC
5,000.
chill. That's for the next several events.
Oh,
we
when
talked
shit's
about.
moving through space, it's moving at like 16,000 miles an hour or some shit like that.
Yeah.
1D
Like when
engine
you actually get up in space and you start moving.
That'll be followed by stage separation, where the first and second stages will separate from each other. The Merlin vacuum on
Shit
the
just
second
looks
stage,
like it's moving slow when it's in space, but it's really not.
and then we'll have the fairing halves separate shortly after that around the T+3 minute mark. So again, those events back to back: MECO, stage sep, SES-1,
Like 49 kilometers away,
fairing
like
separation.
holy shit, that's a lot of miles away. You know, just to try and see that with your eyeball. I mean, they got a high-powered camera there looking at that. The 60 kilometers is about 40 miles, so.
What's up, Marie, Dustin? So
Operation confirmed.
Curtis sent me the revised version of the thing he did yesterday.
MVAC
Looks
condition.
pretty good. I really like it.
And there are great views of the shortened MVAC nozzle. Right-hand side of your screen is the second stage. Left-hand side of your screen
I'm
is
always
the first
amazed.
stage. We've begun deploying the
And then,
Yeah,
and then,
yeah,
and then
on
the
Yeah.
booster rocket's gonna wing its way back and land on that,
next major
Barge.
milestone will be a fairing deployment. If you keep a close eye out, you might even see those fairings behind the second
Wonder
stage.
what they do with the rocket when it does land back on that drone ship. What do they do?
I
Take
think
it
they take it back and put all new engines in it.
of
well,
the
no, but
fairing.
they take it to California, or they take it all the way around back to Florida again.
No, I think they just take it to California. They're probably set up, I would imagine,
Both of
Paul,
these fairing halves
Yeah.
are flight
to
proven.
service them.
One
You
of
know,
them
the
will be
rockets
deployed
are
in
shipped on
Bluetooth
trucks or
for
whatever,
the
but
sixth
Yeah.
time. And we
Well, I'm
don't
sure
think-
they use the boosters in whatever area they're at. They'll probably reuse those same ones in that same area.
yeah.
Because if they took off in California and landed the boosters in Florida, then they'd have to ship them all the way back.
Yeah, like you have to go through that big canal there, the Panama Canal, and all that to get them back.
You're looking at a live view of Falcon 9.
Yeah, or they'd have to haul them on fucking 18 wheelers across the country and
Yeah.
closing down roads and everything else.
This burn will
Just to get
last
'em through.
about another 4 minutes on the second stage. It's carrying our 21 payload satellites into orbit.
Oh, it's got 21 satellites on it.
Your screen, we've got Falcon
Bet.
9's first stage. Those periodic white bursts that you're
It's a wonder that, you know,
altitude control system are
that they
really
can get up the
first stage
space through all that other space junk that's already up there in order to know when to launch that thing and
9 first
miss
stage.
all the other satellites they already got up there.
Both vehicles are following nominal trajectories.
Yeah, definitely a lot of
Indicating
planning
that
for
we are
sure.
on the path we intend to be on. Now the first stage is pointing its engines down in preparation for the
Yeah,
entry
makes your little girly FPV drone look really slow, huh, Dustin?
Yeah.
on the first stage. We relight the center engine and then 2 of the radial engines. And that maneuver is to slow down the first stage. We've picked up quite a bit of velocity in lofting the second stage and getting it started on its path to orbit. And we're going to bleed off a lot of that energy as we come back through the thicker parts of the Earth's atmosphere. Rather than taking all of that heat loading and structural loading directly on the vehicle, we use some of our propellant to slow down a bit. And that's what the
That
purpose
thing
of
is
the
fucking
maneuver
hot as shit. Look at it.
helps us reduce the
Oh, yeah.
stresses and loads. on the
Imagine if you
vehicle.
touch that cone, you would just melt your hand instantly.
View from the inner stage. Just a few minutes ago, we had a second stage in there. Now, all the soot that you see actually comes.
Just think about how cold it is in space, and that thing's producing that much heat.
Seeing in the inner stage came a little bit from that second stage burn. The soot that you see on the rocket actually comes from the entry burn primarily. We're flying quickly backward through our Merlin exhaust plumes, and we use a carbon-based fuel. So as we
But
combine,
how they manage to land that thing on a freaking drone ship or even back on land, just amazing, you know, like a.
reusability is really what makes the cost of spaceflight lower and enables.
The thing is, it's always the first stage. Like the second stage, they can never recover it. So it ends up coming in and burning up on the atmosphere, right?
Yeah,
Stage 1, FTS was saved. Stage 1, entry burn startup.
There is startup of the entry burn.
That's why I said it's going to get to a point where this is going to be a multiple launch daily occurrence
Yeah.
in the next year or two.
Flown 11 missions.
That's all you're going to see. You're going to see 2 or 3 of these launches happening every day, just nonstop.
The first stage.
you know what he just said is that first stage has already flown 11 missions.
And then followed by a little bit of attitude gas there to get us pointed in the pre-entry attitude that we want to be in.
We need more ambitious billionaires like
Actually
Elon
has those 4
Both
grid
vehicles are
fins.
following nominal
to actually
trajectories.
want to do something.
And as we get into the thicker atmosphere, we get more control off of those grid fins. They'll actually do most of the pointing. We don't need to use attitude gas or the engines to do that until the landing burn starts in just about
Dustin, home point updated.
seconds. Now the landing burn will coincide with second engine cutoff on the
Stage 1, transonic.
second stage. Second engine cutoff expected around T plus 8 minutes, 45-ish seconds.
Stage 2, FTS was saved.
Yeah, look how fast it's going now.
Terminal guidance.
Going right down. Oh yeah, but the other one
During
is
the landing burn, we light just a
Oh,
single
land.
center Merlin engine.
can't even see where it's gonna land,
Landing leg deploy.
and it's almost there. Like
Down on the drone ship.
Stage 1, landing burn.
How much is 26,000 kilometers in miles
run
per hour?
down through the clouds here off the California coast.
2.2 kilometers to a mile.
Stage 1, landing leg deploy.
Well, there it is.
Back shutdown.
Yeah.
Stage 1, landing is confirmed.
And it's amazing. They only open those legs about 5 seconds before it lands.
I
Like,
see
you know,
a successful landing
Nominal orbit insertion.
of our Falcon 9 first stage. We had a second engine cutoff there. You heard the call out for nominal orbital insertion.
yeah.
Our first parking orbit for
Oh.
the second stage. And on the first stage, that marked the 109th.
Third recovery of an orbital class rocket, including first stage landing for the Falcon 9.
That's it. I tell you, you know, the thing of it is I'm sorry everybody for indulging you, but it's just amazing.
Oh, yeah.
What do you mean indulging us? What are you
Yeah.
talking about?
You know,
Well,
maybe a lot of people didn't like that, but I don't know.
Why?
As like it does, at home point has been updated.
Is there anti-launch people in the chat? Are you like flat earthers? Get out of here.
Like, but you know, like one of the things you said though, Justin, there was that this is going to become an everyday occurrence. Problem is, people lose more interest in it once it does become an everyday occurrence. Like even the space shuttle after a while, they started losing a lot of people watching it because it started to become a little bit more normal all the time. When they first started launching rockets, they had big numbers, right? But
Oh yeah, because anything's like that. It's all woo. The wow factor's there, but eventually it loses it.
yeah, it's like, when the first car came out, everybody, oh, look at that. Oh, everybody's watching, right? You're going to sit there and watch a traffic cam, watch all the cars go by because you're going, ooh, oh, no, ain't going to happen.
Birdman said hi. Here he comes.
Here comes that bird man. It's a plane.
I'm an anti-luncher.
Um,
Bloody
You're
American.
anti-
So that
what?
thing is moving at 17,000 miles an hour right now.
Yeah, that's normally after lunch. My bowel movement.
yeah.
That's fucking fast.
Well, yeah. Tyler thinks so.
I could get to David's house in like 10 minutes.
Ooh.
Freaking well couldn't. I'm not telling you where I live.
I don't care when I come roaring over to England at 17,000 miles an hour. You're gonna know I'm there.
Not to be cruel, but David, it's not going to be too long when you don't know where you're going to be living.
Nope.
Ooh, little stab there.
No, it's just I
5
feel,
weeks.
I feel sorry for he and Laura because it's that's like living in the Twilight Zone.
Yeah, but they're in limbo.
Yep.
Well, we're in summer.
Yeah, it's like you said before last fall. It's like winter or Christmas time would have been really bad.
There is absolutely nothing on the market today. Every property is all bed shares. Where you just get one room.
Yeah. Well, isn't it over in China and all those places there? Like you got a little cubicle, that's it.
That's what it's like. That's what it's getting like over here.
Yep.
Landlords now take this property off the market, do a bit of renovation. You've got the living room, that's one room, the bedroom's another room, bathroom, kitchen. Perfect. You got two people living in here, 2 rents, £700 a month. So instead of getting your £700 to £800 a month, you get a 1,400.
Wow.
And I don't want to say too much. I've got big plans. Once I lose these birds, I have big plans.
Have you got a time frame on that or what?
No, obviously we're going to have to rehome them before we get thrown out.
Because you've got what, like 30 days now before they're going to show up, or?
Yeah,
That's-
27th of June. So it's that 30, 31, yeah, about 40 days.
Oh, I thought it was at the end of this month. So you got till the end of June.
So
27th of June.
you got
you got a little bit
prospects of
ways.
where you can rehome them, or is somebody going to take them, or what?
Nope, not yet. At the moment, we've got a place at our friends, which is not ideal because it's in a shed. But put it this way, Paul. You know what you keep threatening to do? Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm doing that. But when I go, I'm taking a lot of people's careers with me, not injuring them, but I'm going to take their careers. Especially that woman yesterday at the council, that when I ended the call, when she finished talking, she was laughing about our situation.
That was
What,
awful
she
nice of her.
thought you hung up and then she was sitting there laughing?
Yeah. And the best bit is I recorded it.
How long were you on the phone before she hung up finally?
It was, she more or less went bye. And then as she went to put the phone down, her and her friend were giggling. But what they'd done was when I called them 4 times, and they just kept ringing, and then they would hang up. And I thought that's a bit strange, so I withheld my number and called them, and they answered. Strange, that, isn't it?
huh. That's pretty cold and calculated.
And I recorded all of it, so
I mean, y'all are pretty strict with privacy laws over there. Are you even allowed to record somebody on a phone?
yep.
Because over here, it depends on what state you're in. Some states you can record
You
without the
you
person
can
knowing,
record
but
it for
some
your own
can't.
personal use.
Because we have what we call a one-party state and two-party states over here. So a one-party state, you can't record, or you can record without the other person's knowledge and use it against them. In a two-party state, both parties have to be aware of the recording for it
Well,
to be valid or be able to
yeah.
be used.
See, that's the point. They try that sort of excuse over here. They go, "Oh, you didn't let the person know," but then there's the other point that I can use and say it was in my own home, and I was recording for my own security, and it was picked up by my own security system. In other words, a CCTV camera and so on.
Okay, because I know you guys got pretty strict privacy shit over there. That's all I was asking. Ours is all state by state, so it really depends on where you live at.
What are you doing?
Some have some pretty strict ones and some don't have it at all.
But the point is, what's she going to do about it? It's there.
Saying could you legally walk in there and use it against them and be like, I heard you
Yeah.
laughing, and let them listen to it? You wouldn't get in trouble for that?
No.
Okay.
What can they do? It's been
Well-
recorded.
Well, I know that, but I'm asking because it was like I said, I don't know if you guys have that two-party system over there.
I mean, they could turn around and go, right, I'm going to slap you with a fine. And then I go, what, you think I'm paying it? What are you going to do? You're going to come and knock on my bench and take my stuff?
Yeah.
Well, the other thought I had just while we're here talking is, have you contacted a news reporter or a news agency and say, would they like to document this?
I've contacted quite a few. Unfortunately, there's so many people having the same situations. Not the same, but they're in similar. They're only interested in the ones with kids.
Yeah.
I wonder why. Because they only want it for their own political angle.
Yeah.
Have Laura dress up in all her Lilo and Stitch stuff, give her a Happy Meal, and walk down there and be like, me and my daughter need somewhere to stay.
Yeah. Why she got an engagement ring on? I don't know.
Which one?
We got woke up this morning with a fire brigade.
Why, what happened?
Kids set fires under the bridge across the road.
Ew. That's not good.
It's been used recently as a little drug area, for people taking drugs. And some kids found it and set fire to it.
Set fire to the drugs or the area?
The little tent that they built. So when them druggies come back tonight with their alcohol and stuff, find out it's been burnt out.
Oh, you should have saw Tim trying to figure out that VPN last night, David.
Oh God.
Cause me and Sean and Tim were on a private live and Sean was showing because Sean has that deep connect one that's like hardwired into his router,
Yeah.
and he was showing Tim, look, I can go to Netflix and it shows me the latest Australian movies when I connect in Australia. So Tim's connected in the US and he's like, well, it's not showing on mine. It doesn't fucking work. This VPN's bullshit. So I got on mine because we have the same one. And I go over to Australia, connect to Australia, and what does it say? Latest Australian movies. I said, Tim, there's nothing wrong with that VPN. I was trying to explain to him, but yeah, for some reason, it was because it wasn't showing that, like on the Netflix app, that he was in another country. I think
Because he's probably got it set up wrong.
well, see, what I told him is because like what happened was I connected to my VPN, or I connected to Netflix first, turned my VPN on, and it wasn't showing, so I had to exit Netflix, reload it, and then it worked like that. But I was trying to explain it to him, but I don't know if he was understanding me or not. But it worked fine for me, so I don't.
Yeah, literally, you've got to have your VPN on as soon as you turn your computer on.
I have mine set to where it turns on automatically.
Yeah, and then off you go.
Well, this might be a stupid question for you guys. Is there a cheap alternative to internet and television other than like I'm using Comcast?
Yeah, it's a stupid question.
My Comcast bill is $300 and some a month.
There's got to be a cheaper option than that. Jeez.
But, see, I've got a router, and I also have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 cable boxes.
Why do you need 5 cable boxes?
Well, I've got one on the TV over here, one on the TV in that room, one on the TV in the living room. I have one out in the office and one upstairs.
Right, and how many of them do you use?
Well, the upstairs one is for the tenants.
Yeah,
No,
well,
no.
take that
Whoa.
one out of the equation.
No.
How many
The
of the other
tenants should
4?
pay for their own.
It's
But
included in
anyway,
their rent.
I don't care. The tenants should pay for their own. But apart from that one, on the other 4, how many of them do you actually physically use?
Well, I don't. The one that's sitting in the garage is still in the box. I've never taken it out.
Well,
Which, are you paying a monthly fee for that?
Yeah.
well, knock it
No.
off. Send
Can
it
you
back. Knock it off.
I would just go down to whatever TV you use the most. That's the one I would keep the cable
max
box
you-
on and get rid of
Oh.
the other 3.
Yeah, the max you should need, Paul, is 2 at the most.
Well, see,
That's-
that TV is on and that TV's on.
Exactly.
All the time. And what I've done is I've just looped the kitchen television into that TV out there so that whatever's
On one is on the other.
one is on the other.
Yeah, that's all you need to do. That's all you need to do that with all the TVs. You don't need all to pay for all these extra boxes. You know, tell the tenants upstairs, say sorry, times are hard. You're not paying enough rent. I'm knocking off the box. If you don't like it, get your own.
Well, how much are you paying a month per box? Cause that's probably where that $300 and some is coming from.
Yeah,
I think
it definitely is.
It's like $10 or $15 a month per box, isn't it?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. You have to look on your bill and see what the itemized bill shows.
But even if say it's $20, $100 of that is 5 boxes. Yeah, your internet shouldn't be that much.
Well, what I'm saying is you could get rid of 3 of the boxes out of the 5 he has and use 1 box that he has to route all
box
3
upstairs.
TV.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to sit down and figure it all out.
What you need to do is look on your cable bill and itemize it and see what exactly,
Yeah.
because it should break down the cost of every individual item that you have through them.
But yeah, I would route your TVs downstairs
All to 1 box.
around it.
Yeah,
all
because
in
you could,
one box.
because you could take an HDMI splitter, get some long HDMI cables. Done
Yeah.
and done. Just run
And just
some-
put the box where you can see it in front at most angles, and then you just turn it over the remote when you need to.
I don't even have cable coming into my house other than the internet, but I don't have like cable TV. I don't.
We haven't had cable TV in years because we just use streaming apps.
Yeah, like just
Like
stream thing, or I have a box that I use IPTV, and I pay $20 a month for it.
I found that we don't even use the TVs 90% of the time anymore.
I don't watch TV anymore. I don't even know why I'm even paying for it. Tell you the truth.
Well, that's what I'm saying is we got like 4 TVs in my house and not one of them has been on since we've lived here.
Yeah.
Like I think me and Sarah used our one in our bedroom one time. And that was it.
Cheapskates.
No, we don't use them. Like we either watch shit on our phones or on the computers or whatever, but like when
That's the thing with Paul, though. Most of the time, he's on his computer, so he only needs the 2 TVs: the one in the living room and the one in the
Upstairs.
office there that he sat in.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Dick, good morning.
that's
Hey,
up, Dave.
Hello, Dave Ennis.
Yeah, we can.
Hey, guys, how you doing?
Hey, what's happening?
How long you been there?
I've been here quite a while listening to you guys bitch and complain.
Yeah, well, we were ignoring you because of your vicious attacks you did yesterday on everybody.
Yeah.
I'm good with that.
I came in yesterday, I was like, hey, Dave, he's like, shut the hell up, little bastard.
How's your startup going, Justin?
My startup.
Your thing Curtis is doing.
Oh, the intro? Yeah, he sent it to me, so it's all pretty much done, so.
Oh my God. I'm watching Salford versus Stockport football, and it's gone to penalties, and the first penalty, the guy kicked it and he took it and he went straight over out of the ground. He kicked it that high. He's only 12 yards away from the goal. How the bloody hell has he managed that?
Oh, delete that.
Yeah, so what are you saying, Justin? He's done it, has he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Paul, David, guess what?
What?
I managed to trick Justin
Why?
because I sent you a logo. Yeah, that technically isn't my logo. Yeah, I just put Birdman of Britain on a Union Jack. Yeah, and I said to Dominic, I wonder if we can get the Union Jack in Justin's style intro.
I don't know. What is that? Union Jack? What is that?
It's the flag of Great Britain.
Oh, was that like a nickname for it or something? I've never heard that before.
Yeah, it's the Union Jack. It's the Union flag. because you have the Union. It's actually a strange one. You've got the flag of St. George for England, the flag of, I think it's St. David for Wales, which is a dragon on a green white background. Then you've got the blue and white cross, the flag of St. Andrews, and then I think the X is the flag of Ireland. So on the Union Jack, which is the flag of United Kingdom, for some reason there's no representation of Wales.
Huh.
I mean, the fact we don't want Wales might be a part of it. In fact, Justin, if you want, you can have Wales.
I can make it a nice little. I do need some place to dump my trash. Oh, is Rob in the chat? What's going on here?
No, I don't think Rob is in.
Well, it's so fun if Rob's not here to hear me bash him.
He might be lurking. Oh, he's psyched himself up. He's going to miss this. Told you, don't play stupid mind games. The player walked up to the penalty spot and started pulling faces at the goalkeeper. The moment you do that, you might as well not bother. You just psych up the goalkeeper ready to save it.
Yeah.
Chat's very quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dustin was the last one to say space flight to school like 20 minutes ago. Pack it in, Laura.
I like how Laura just woke up and went, shut it, Justin, and went back to sleep.
Pack it in.
Your old bad influences keeping Laura up all night.
What do you mean keeping her up all night? How late was she up till?
Don't know. I was asleep. About 3 a.m., I think.
Alright, so add that. Did you just call somebody a noob, Aubrey? You're a noob. Keep it up, I'll knock you out.
10:30. Okay, guys, I'm gonna head out. So,
Who are you talking to?
Huh?
yeah.
Who are you
I'll
talking
see you
to?
later. Just talking to my daughter. She,
We'll see you later, eh? I'm taking off, so
Catch you later, Paul.
we'll talk to you guys after.
All right.
Have a good day.
Hope I see
Bye,
you.
Paul.
Okay, bye.
I was making fun of her laugh and she came over and was like bucking up to me going, I'll beat you up. I said, I'll knock you out.
Is that Aubrey?
Yeah, with my littlest one.
Not much daddy love today then.
She's a
That
big
shit
thing.
look like you.
Aubrey, if you're gonna beat your daddy up, do it on camera so we can all have a laugh.
That's my little baby. She's the one that gets super mad in the morning if I don't give her a kiss goodbye in the morning.
So
She's
bloody
really-
right.
She gets really mad at me. What's up, Murray?
Well, I'm trying to figure out my billing here.
Love you too.
That one's for you in the chat, Dave.
Oh, what?
Oh, in the chat it says Divid. Hello, it's Maria.
She's saying it
Oh,
very,
hey, Marie.
she said it
how
very
are you?
fancy. She said David.
Yeah.
David.
Yeah, well, I got two X5s that said it fancy.
What was that, Laura?
What time are you live tonight?
Oh, 8 PM Eastern.
It's about
She asked
1
me
a.m.
that. She asked me that every week and I go on the same time every week.
She's been hanging around with us a lot. We're all losing our minds, so I mean, even Dominic's making a mess of the timekeeping now.
Yeah, he was,
Hey, Marie, you all
he
right?
was gonna get fired the other day for that.
Dock him as week's wage. Maria says hello.
Hey, Marie.
Laura? Oh. What did you say hi?
Is, uh, let's do 4K 60 frames on that.
Okay. Well, anyway,
This TeamSpeak thing is pissing me off, man. They still haven't figured this shit out.
Tim's still working on it.
Tim? I wouldn't trust him with that.
Well, I thought Tim was your go-to guy. Yeah. Wasn't he?
Absolutely not. No, I said, so I put in the help chat last night. I said, is TeamSpeak down? It won't load for me. Somebody put,
message in the chat for you.
one of the admins responded back to me. I think it's just you, biatch. I was like, you're such an ass. I was like, I just need a fucking fix. So I put a support ticket in with the dead developers to see if they could figure it out. So, because when I go to TeamSpeak to upload to load it from their website, so actually, let me show you, so you guys know what I'm talking about. Okay. And I've tried it in two different browsers. I tried it in Chrome and Edge.
Did you try to share something next? Oh, there you go.
Now I go to Google and I go to FloridaStateRoleplay.com, right? There it is, right there. So all these all work when I click them, but the minute I click on join TeamSpeak, it should take me to TeamSpeak and it just gives me that. Untitled, about, blank, and it doesn't go anywhere. David told me it might be a bad link, but everybody else says it's working for them, but 2 other people I talked to said it's doing the same thing to them.
It might be a cache issue.
Well, I just reset my entire computer yesterday. I completely wiped Windows and redid it. Reinstalled a fresh, I took Windows out and reinstalled it. I
No,
wiped
don't-
everything. I wiped everything out of my computer and just started from scratch. And it's still doing it. I don't know what the hell's going on. I said there was 2 other people that said they had the same problem, but then everybody else is like, oh, we don't have that problem. Everything's working fine. So I don't know what the hell's going on. Because if it was a cache
Hell,
issue,
Laura.
like I would assume too, yeah, it could be a cache issue, but the problem is I've reset everything. All that shit should be wiped out. I mean, I freshly downloaded all these apps back to my computer, and it's still doing that. I can't play in the server unless I'm in TeamSpeak, and I'm not gonna be able to get any videos done this weekend, which is gonna piss me off because I have nothing for the whole week next week.
Yay! No videos from
Shut up.
Justin.
And I hate when I put in the Discord is TeamSpeak down, it won't load, and the admin says, I think it's just you, biatch. Like, that's not helping me. I need help.
Have you tried turning it on and back off again?
Oh, don't even start that bullshit. I'm not Tim.
Have you tried it without your VPN on? I know it sounds daft, but
Yes, because when I reinstalled it, everything, my VPN wasn't even reinstalled then. It's not even on my computer now because I haven't reinstalled it. So it's definitely not my VPN. Because I actually have to go to Vast and re-download that. Vast, I actually need to do that. I'm thinking about it.
you tried hitting it on the side.
Oh my God, you guys are not helping.
You know, I remember that back in the 80s with the old TVs. Your picture go scrambling, you just go up to the side of it and just go bang.
Give it a whack, yep.
And the TV would go, sorry.
Well, you could do that with a lot of products back in the day because they had moving parts.
You know what? Won't be long the way society's going that you'll hit the side of your cooker and it'll send in the cooker police.
It hasn't been raining, has it? My webcam's out the window.
No, it hasn't.
It looks like it's going to rain, so I might have to.
No, it's just clouded over a little bit. It'll clear again in a minute.
Justin for working. It's always Justin's fault.
Well, everybody, I think I'm gonna call it.
All right.
I got it 3:36.
You're gonna be on again tonight, Laura?
No.
Okay. I should be on again later this evening and this afternoon. And Justin, good luck.
All right.
David, you and Laura have a great day, and everybody in the chat, Stay safe and be good.
Our day's
we'll see
nearly
you later.
over, but catch you all later.
Okay, bye-bye.